big dreams in pixel mazes. Fingers dance, electric craze. You win, you lose, the screen displays. Retro Legends Arcade, where heroes are made. Insert your coin, don't be afraid. Retro Legends Arcade. Pinball clatters, jackpot rings, 8-bit world where power springs. Twitzes hum, the chaos sings, forever young on timeless wings. Press start to play. The night won't decay. Retro Legends Arcade, where heroes are made. Insert your coin, don't be afraid. Retro Legends Arcade. Retro Legends Arcade. Retro Legends Arcade.
Hello, gamers, and welcome to the Retro Legend Arcade Drawing Show. This is a show where we're going to draw a prize winner for the last week in August. Congratulations to all the players. Thank you so much for playing. What a great week of competition. We've had some white-hot leaderboards going on. We'll be spinning a wheel and picking a winner in just a few moments. First off, I'd like to give some props to the other August winners. Dark Death Rider TV, congratulations. Mikey J Production, congratulations. Biggie D's Arcade, congratulations. You are all winners of $25 gift cards from the Retro Legends Arcade Show weekly tournaments. So glad to have you playing. And what this is all about is just giving back to the community. And so without further ado, let's take a look at the leaderboards. Let's see here. I can do this. Boom, there's the leaderboards. We had a ton of people playing. It's wonderful to see so much participation in the community. We had some great games this week. I'm just going to go over some results. We were playing Atari 2600 Pac-Man. Dark Death Rider came in hot. It's almost 3,000. Team McCloskey came in second. I came in third. Brady Goat came in fourth. It's a little classic Atari action. We played the arcade game Amadar. I came in first with 42,950. Rexer Show was chasing me down with 29,120. Team McCloskey in third place for 12,790. Dark Death Rider, 4,510. Now let's get to our pinballs. We had two great pinballs. That's the thing with Retro Legends Arcade. We can pick the best of the best. We don't need to settle for playing tables that aren't fun or games that aren't fun. And our games this week for pinball was the fantastic No Good Gophers, which just came out on AtGames. It's fantastic. We have the leaderboard champion from AtGames, Stop Nudging Me, with a whopping 94,426,000. Man, that is amazing. I came in second place, 48,439,570. I was on the leaderboards up to about 2 or 3 days ago, so that was a pretty good score. We have Ballydurn, Chalada Love. We have Jabba. Shout out to Jabba. He's got a great channel. Dave LB. Team McCloskey and Wingo all played. Thanks for playing. And then let me scroll over a little bit. And then we played some Pinbot. We had a ton of Pinbot players. Number one position is Sacro with a massive 23 million score. We have Kevgret, 15,141,000. Let me see something here. Yes, and that is the number one score on Pinball Effects VR. So we have the #1 player in Pinball FX VR. Poster score here. Pretty awesome. Shout out to Sacro. Kevgret coming in super hot. A great score. We've got ZO1D4, Ballydern, Jabba, me, Wingo, Dave LB, Bliss 2121, Mikey Yoon and T. McCloskey. All play this week. Congratulations. I'm just going to do it. If you play in the whole month, you're eligible for the prizes. I think that's fair. Our new games this week will be Missile Command 2600. You can tell from the cartridge that we're talking about the 2600 version. That's right. We're talking about that version right there, the 2600 version. Missile Command Arcade. I went ahead and put 2 versions because Dave LB had already dropped in a score for the arcade. I love the arcade game as well, so I figured why not just add it in. We'll play some Missile Command, your choice. You can play both or either one. Of course, we're playing Crystal Castles, and then 2 of the greatest Williams tables of all time, Fishtails and Taxi, which I can't wait to play. I've purposely held off on playing Taxi until it was in the tournaments. So it's going to be fun to play some Taxi. Okay. And those were our scores. So let me switch here to the wheel. Let me make sure it's showing up and everyone can see it. Okay, there it is. There's the wonderful wheel. This will be our 4th winner of this month with a total of $100 in prizes. Pretty awesome. Shout out to all the players. Let's see here. Had a lot of players. This 26 players on the wheel. Pretty awesome. Thanks for playing. Thanks for the participation. That's pretty good. 26 players is not bad. And we're going to spin the wheel. Good luck, gamers. Once again, if you won this month, the 4 winners, Dark Death Rider TV, Mikey J Productions, and Biggie D's Arcade. If you win, I'll have to spin again. But anyone else, you're eligible because you did play in the Retro Legends Arcade. And that's what this is all about. I'm only going to reward people that are gamers that are playing the games. Here we go. Boom. Good luck. And the winner is... Wow. Would you look at that? Yeah. Congratulations, Mikey. Okay. And I'm going to introduce the games that will be playing for the next week coming up. So here's the list of games that we're playing next week. We'll check them out. Taxi is pure arcade energy. Fast lanes, tight shots, and chaotic opportunities. Think quick reflex shots, ramp rushes, and scoring combos that explode if you can string them together. It's a type of table that turns into a high-energy score twitch fest the more you play. There's something missing, though, from this back glass. Did y'all see that? There's no Lola, there's no Marilyn on the back glass. Check this out. Some minor nitpicks would be the art changes made to Taxi. I always liked the version with Marilyn the most. But overall, fantastic job done by Zen and AtGames for this pack. If you have an AtGames pinball and you like Williams Pinball, this is a must-get. If you have Pinball FX VR, this will be my preferred way to play Taxi. But either way you go, it's an excellent game. And you can enter scores from either platform. And on a table like Whodunit, it's important that you have a low flipper lag so the accuracy is accurate enough to hit those timed shots. But comfort and performance shines on the Quest 3 VR. Last but not least, the soundstage. The immersive headset turns the audio, callouts, chimes, and Cynthia Williams music into a living room cabinet experience. Those mode prompts on Whodunit feel way more dramatic in VR. Million! It's not just the Quest 3 that makes me love this Williams pack so much, it's also the X-Arcade controller, which I feel is like a perfect match for Pinball FX VR. When I play with my X-Arcade controller, I have an authentic mechanical feel. The X-Arcade sturdy joysticks and arcade-grade buttons give that tactile feel that really immerses you in the pinball machine. The heaviness of the controller makes it feel like you're standing in front of a real pinball machine. The low flipper lag with precise aiming and accuracy of the arcade buttons, combined with the Quest 3's tracking, makes playing pinball with the X-Arcade a dream. Another thing I like about using the X-Arcade is just it's so comfortable. I mean, it feels natural to a pinball player. You know, when you have the VR goggles on, and you're looking at the table, it feels like you're in front of a table. And being comfortable allows you to play longer. The longer you play, the better you get, because these tables reward practice. X-Arcade's ergonomics let you grind for the high scores without feeling like your hands are fighting the controller. To me, it's like a must-have. Once I experienced X-Arcade once in Pinball FX VR, this is the ultimate way to play VR pinball. The pinball machine Fishtails was released in 1992 by Williams Electronic Games. It is based on a fishing theme. The game was designed by Mark Ritchie, the younger brother of acclaimed pinball designer Steve Ritchie. The game has a fishing theme with players catching fish and exaggerating about their size. It has the infamous lightning flippers installed. The lightning flippers were added to add challenge to this game, and it makes this game one of the greatest strategy pinball tables ever made, because there's definitely a specific way you should play it to achieve a good score. About to get the multi-ball. You load 3 balls into the reel. It's time to go fishing. The table's running nice and smooth. Let's take a look at some detail of the playfield. Of course, the back glass is fully stretched. Looks fantastic on the 4KP. Getting some detail. It's pretty sharp. Hey there, arcade enthusiasts. Papa Brad here. Diving into the enchanted world of Crystal Castles, Atari's 1983 arcade gem. The game stands out for its unique gameplay and captivating history. Crystal Castles was the brainchild of Franz Lanzinger, a mathematician turned game developer who joined Atari in 1982. Initially tasked with creating a game similar to Asteroids, Lanzinger's experimentation with 3D backgrounds led to the birth of Crystal Castles. This was his first game development project, and it became a classic in arcade history. The game features Bentley Bear, originally named Braveheart Bear. Concerns about the cultural sensitivity prompted Atari's marketing team to rename him, leading to the company-wide contest that resulted in the name Bentley Bear. The character navigates 16 unique mazes, collecting gems while evading a variety of enemies, including the wicked Berthilda the Witch. One of the game's standout features is its use of a trackball controller, inspired by Lanzinger's appreciation for games like Centipede and Millipede. This choice allowed him for precise and fluid movement, enhancing the gameplay experience. Despite suggestions to switch to a joystick, Lanzinger insisted on a trackball, believing that it was integral to the game's design. Crystal Castles was way ahead of its time, featuring warp zones that allowed skilled players to skip levels, a concept that predated similar mechanics in games like Super Mario Bros. Additionally, it was among the earliest arcade games to offer a definitive ending, providing players with a sense of accomplishment upon completion. Another neat thing about Crystal Castles is it uses a lot of classical music. When you get that last gem, it plays the March from the Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky. But there's all kinds of classical music throughout the game, and that adds to its charm. Another unique thing about Crystal Castles is its use of perspective. During the time that this was made, the designer was fascinated with the works of M.C. Escher. So the actual design of the levels is very much like the MC Escher artwork. Another interesting thing about Bentley Bear is Atari doesn't really have a mascot, but Bentley Bears kind of stood in as a kind of unofficial Atari mascot. You know, there's no Mario or Sonic for Atari, but they do have Bentley Bear. Then, of course, there's the cabinet design, which I always thought was iconic. This is kind of an iconic early 80s arcade. And every time I see one of these out in the wild when I'm at a retro arcade, I have to play it a few times. There's just something about it that I really like. It really puts you in that time period of the 1980s. If you have any stories about Crystal Castles, leave them in the comments of this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. After its arcade release, Crystal Castles was ported to several home systems, including the Atari 2600. Let's check that out. While the home versions couldn't fully capture the arcade's graphics and trackball precision, they introduced Bentley Bear's adventures to a broader audience. I would like to point out that Crystal Castles, the Atari arcade game, and the 2600 game are both on the Legends Ultimate CE-HD, which is the new Legends Ultimate available at the Sam's Club. We've been thoroughly enjoying this multicade.
I'm going out to inspect the troops.
Yes, sir.
Regular change today, General?
This is Atari Missile Command. Millions of people are mad for it in thousands of game centers across the country.
Interplanetary war is hurt.
Attention all generals. Now you can get your own Atari Missile Command video game and practice saving the world in the privacy of your home. Missile Command. Only from Atari.
So there you have it. All the games in this week's Retro Legends Arcade. A great list of games. We will see you on the leaderboards. Scan a QR code or click on the link in this description for each game. There you go. For free and for fun. Open to everyone. Everyone can play. Nobody is left out. And of course, let's take a look at some arcade Missile Command. I'm just going to throw a quarter in and just play one quick game. And I just want to say how much I love this ALU that I have with the LCD marquee. Beautiful machine. I'm going to play a quick game. And then I'm going to play a little clip I have of Crystal Castles. And come watch us tonight on the Retro Legends show. So let's take a look at Missile Command real quick. Classic Atari game. You got the 3 bases. And you could play either the Atari 2600 or the arcade version. I opened both up in the tournaments because someone had already dropped the score for the arcade. So I figure why not just play both. Got to keep the missiles away from your cities. Ooh, nice. Got the satellite. It's a great trackball game. We have 2 of the best trackball arcade games back to back, and 2 of the best Williams Pinballs back to back. Both made by Mark Ritchie. I can't wait to play. Fishtails and Taxi, 2 fantastic games. Missile Command, this is a good one. I always remember in the arcade it had the gigantic trackball, it looked like a bowling ball. It would pinch your fingers. It's actually more comfortable to play at home because that trackball they used is not super comfortable. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Uh-oh, things aren't looking good. Oh, wasted my shot too. That poor city. Oh, I got a bonus city at least. Of course, practice makes perfect. I probably need to practice. I'm out of practice. Just coming in completely cold, playing some absolutely 100% cold. I've not practiced at all. And one of the great things about doing an arcade tournament every week is it gives you the focus to limit your play to just a few games. You can't hold down the buttons, and it'll speed up the missiles. So if you're out of missiles, you can do that. Speed the game along. Easy, you just can use your phone to enter the score. Oh no. I'm a goner. Here it comes. Doesn't look good. I gotta put my high score in. Okay. So let's see here. So there's my score, 7,610. A little bit my starting score. Papa Brad's Gaming. Missile Command. Arcade. Our weekly game. This game is on a lot of our AtGames products, as well as the Atari game. So 7,610. Saw me play live. Yeah, actually, the X Arcade trackball, it works fantastic. I might play this again on the X Arcade. But that's the thing with the Retro Legends Arcade. You have the choice. You could play on whatever equipment you want. You know, if you have an X Arcade, that's cool. If you have a computer and you're playing a MAME, that's cool. It's all about just having fun and enjoying these weekly tournaments. Iron sharpens iron. Everyone gets better. And I'm going to close this out with some Crystal Castles. Be sure to join us for the full show, the Retro Legends Arcade Show. We'll be at 7:55 tonight. I hope to see a lot of people there. It's going to be fun. And I'm going to close this out with a quick video on Crystal Castles, which is also a game we're playing this week. Hello, gamers. This is Papa Brad. Just going to show the X Arcade running a few games here. We're going to start off with some trackball games. This is a standard coin ops build, a small build that I have. It's all arcade games. There's no junk in here. Okay, here we go. Crystal Castles. Keep in mind, I've not done any pre-set up. This is just like plugging it in to a coin ops build I've used before. So you can set every game up, and it basically thinks this whole thing is a keyboard. I do love this little, the way it has a little desktop on. It's very nice. Do prefer to play standing, so I have it set where I can stand up. Put in some coins, and we are off. Check my jump. There it is. Bentley Bear. Check out my Crystal Castles video. Great video I did. It's doing very well on my channel. Thank you, Bentley Bear. You rock. Woo! Oh, come on. I'll let him have that candy. I want the last piece. Get it. There it is. Okay. Always want to get that last gem. That's where the points are. Oh yeah, zooming around. This is the way. This is the way you play Crystal Castles. Go fast. Look at him go. Confusing them trees. The trees are like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? You're going crazy on me." Let's see. Let's go. Here we go. Oh. Woo! This trackball is smooth. Yeah, I like this trackball. It's nice. It's a good spec they have on that. What I'm talking about. Go, Crystal Castle. Come on now.
Lights buzz in the haze, joystick dreams in pixel mazes, fingers dance, electric craze, you win, you lose, the screen displays.
Castle. Hey, so I got number one. Number one.
Retro Legends Arcade.
These are the kind of games Pop Red loves, Classic Arcade. And this is all this thing has to do with it, yeah? You saw I'm going to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's about a modern fighter I like. Get out of it, I'll check this button map. But you can map the buttons however you want. Basically just thinks it's a keyboard. Okay, I'm going to try Robotron. I'm going to show you how to set up the controls real quick.
Well, Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retro command. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball born. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit.